Our people now we don't know. This na pensioners council today be another day when that's when they council see make a content now waiting with the talk for waiting we talk for our council. Now message and still send me come make I come tell na today make I come show now waiting happen for that our retirement summit today na another ogbonga elder waiting they talk now then see make I come show now make I come bring to na mono watch mono listen no. And I know say na me be the talk man for this council if you call me good retirement ambassador or pensioner chief. Today the elder went talk for the summit when they see make I come show na wetin they talk. Na elder Adebowale Adesona Adebowale Adesona na he be the managing director for Correlation Life Assurance Company Limited. Additional na be oga kpatakpata for that Correlation Life Assurance Limited. Na be the managing director when they talk many things. So waiting the Adebowale Adesona talk. He say the best time to start planning for retirement na yesterday. That one another thing. No. The best time for you to start planning for retirement. He say na yesterday will not be even today. Now you say if you never even start to plan for your retirement, now you say you dey late too because you're supposed to don't start yesterday. Now waiting the addition waiting Adesona waiting they talk. Now be the that mona watch you mona hear waiting this hour that talk. May God bless us. So
I think I will start off with some of the papers that we looked at. I think it's quite important to touch upon our points already. Making mentioned the gap. Yes. So you mentioned that the informal sector contributes 60% of GDP compared to the formal sector. And today, what we see is that the formal sector has a more established pension program. What that means is that as the people will not actually succeed in making pensions arrangements for workers. If the larger proportion of people that contribute to the economy are not protected, which means that there's a lot of work for us. And it's not an issue of just economy, it's an issue of social policy, it's an issue of economy. But beyond that, it's an issue of dignity for our people. And I think this has been very well put in the two papers and the believers. The Pencom had, as she mentioned, Pencom had the micro-pension plan, which was launched. And of course, we've seen how that has been done, but we've also seen significant gaps. The key things that have been pointed out first is the flexibility of what we have. I mean, there's a lot of flexibility around there, but can we do better? I think it's a question we need to ask. In designing products, again, the questions around being aware of behaviors, how do we take that products are developing? I think it's also very important for us. Even as players, most of the pension and within the insurance industry also, how do we address these two points? I would say, without taking more time, that the role of insurance, all this conversation with one place, and I would say, we pension and insurance. I realize that pensions for us accumulates assets. And I was saying that the pension accumulates assets, but insurance protects the assets that they accumulate. So as you go into, even whilst you're working, it's protecting your assets, your savings. And I'm just jumping from where I was also going to talk as the keynote speaker highlighted. He mentioned that in the pensioners, workers in the informal sector are exposed to a couple of ways. One of the things you mentioned is still health. You mentioned funeral expenses. You mentioned poverty gap and all that. But I would say that these are what insurance protects you against. So I would say to the house for instance, even while working within our working life, there are opportunities for you to take on critical illness insurance, which protects you against critical illnesses. There's opportunity for you to buy health insurance, all right? Even at retirement, we sell annuities. And one of the things that we also say to our customers, our pensioners, on our portfolio is you also need to get an health insurance plan because your money not supposed to be used to service health issues. And these insurances are extremely, so I think, again, when we look at the market, we're thinking around insurance is expensive, how much we have to pay, it's cheap. So again, we need to think about those things that insurance is covering. Let's have a access to pension, fantastic. But the issues around ill health, the issues around the face retirement, we also need to start thinking around how we protect all of that insurance. The other part of it, another risk that you mentioned was volatility, and which is the risk that sometimes we retire, we get pensions, but we can outlive, but there's a potential to outlive the pension that we get. It means the potential to have money somewhere and outlive. Again, there's annuities, which pays for as long as your life. So you keep on getting that payment. In our insurance, the key things that I see our customers want is they want confidence, but beyond confidence, they want certainty. And that's exactly what insurance provides you. The certainty, for instance, that if you buy an annuity that you have, you only get this certain amount of money. And what beyond that, there's also the inflation risk. So the certainty, I'm going to get for it. What of when you buy an inflation-linked product, an inflation-linked annuity, which means that as you get those annuity payments, as inflation goes up, your payments are also adjusted for your inflation. So it means that your 200,000 or 300,000 or 500,000 would not consistently be 500,000 in retirement. You continuously be adjusted for inflation. I think this is also what we again, we also a function of the type of information that we have. As players in the industry, I think there's a lot more that we need to do in terms of information. A lot of things that are bothering pensioners and bothering people already exist in the market. But of course, there's also the information deficit. There's asymmetrical information. Who knows where they're buying from? And I think that as players, it's something we need to embrace. We need to go out more and let people know that this exists. The financial role of is choice. I like it when we talk about insurance. Everybody talks about transfer. We trust players, we pay claims, and all of that. And I would say that today, insurance company is stronger than ever in Nigeria, and we continue to be because we have a very strong regulatory framework for insurance now is extremely strong. Capital is strong, but the framework itself is strong to the extent that claims payment is an every discussion within the industry. So I think those issues around credibility, perhaps they existed before, we cannot shy away from that. But today, insurance companies pay claims in billions. Alright? And I think it's something we need to know, we need to appreciate. And we need to also, on the back of that, take insurance seriously in terms of professional assets, both while working and when we retire. The best time, and for people that don't know the best time to start is now. I know that the constitution can have sometimes and feel, but again, it's about the little amounts that you contribute to them, especially the microfinance space, which is meant for the commerce sector. The little bigger amounts to contribute, the little bigger amounts to contribute. The best time to start is yesterday, and all of us will embrace that fact that we must start today. Thank you very much.